Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
2 months after the Shekiri nation announced the passing of His Royal Majesty Ogame Ekenwole I, a commendation service was last Friday organized in his honor at the Church of God Mission Chapel inside the Oyowoli's Palace in Warri, Delta State. Attended by over 20 officiating ministers, the commendation service signaled the commencement of 2 weeks of traditional and cultural festivities marking the final burial rites of Ogame Ekenwole I. In the meantime, his son, Prince Oyowoli Emiko, has approached a Warri High Court in his bid to overturn the selection of Prince Tsola Emiko as the Omoba and Olu designate.
Ogame Ekenwole lived his life for family and his people. He was a very simple man, and his integrity was unquestionable. Ekenwole was revered by fellow Obas and other traditional rulers across Nigeria. At the 10th coronation anniversary of His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sahad Abubakar, he noted that Ogame Ekenwole was a great source of inspiration to many people, particularly about his peaceful disposition and friendly approach to otherwise difficult situations.
Prince Yemi Emiko, reading through the biography and confirming the widely held view that Ogame Ekenwole I was a man of peace who worked tirelessly to promote peace and harmony between the Shekiri nation and other ethnic nationalities across the country. Though he ruled for just 5 years, his brief reign is said to have had very positive impact on people and the Shekiri nation. According to Right Reverend Dr. Curtis Fiano, Bishop of Warri Bishopric, Church of God Mission International, life is not about how long, but how well. He said Ogame Ekenwole was a devout Christian who endeavored to always positively affect people around him.
Jesus lived for only 33 and a half years, but the impact is still here. Life is short. Nobody knows tomorrow. Only the owner of life can determine when you come back. But everybody has appointment with death. Now turn by turn. One day to get to your turn. It's short. So every opportunity you have, live it well.
No doubt, Ogame Ekenwole will be greatly missed by the Shekiri nation and his immediate family. Former president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Pastor Ayo Orushejafo, prayed God to grant the family the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss.
I pray for the family, the royal family of Warri, and the immediate family of our departed king. He's gone, but they are here. Remember them. I pray for peace in the family, unity in the family, joy in the family.
General prayers for Shekiri nation, Delta State and Nigeria, choir ministration, as well as praise and worship also featured during the commendation service. Today's commendation service here in the Oyowoli's Palace in Warri, Delta State, in honor of the departed 20th Olu of Warri, Ogame Ekenwole, signals the commencement of the final burial rites for Ogame Ekenwole before the coronation of the 21st Olu of Warri Kingdom. Meanwhile, as the Shekiri nation engages in the final burial rites for Ogame Ekenwole I, his son, Prince Oyowoli Emiko, last week approached a Warri High Court seeking a declaration that the nomination of Prince Tsola Emiko as Omoba is null and void, and directing the Ologbosere of Warri Chief Ayiri Emami to present him as the Omoba for the purpose of crowning him as the 21st Olu of Warri Kingdom. court could not conclude hearing on the motion brought before it last Thursday, as some Ishekiri youths, men and women, stormed the court and forced an immediate adjournment of the matter. Ishekiri indigene and popular tele-evangelist Reverend Dr. Stephen Bejero, who witnessed the interment of Ogiame Ekenwole, says the proclamation of Prince Tsola Emiko as Ogiame cannot be reversed for any reason whatsoever.
That case is belated because the deed has been done. Only the Omoba, the man that will become a king, that led the king that died into that royal cemetery and buried the king according to tradition. That is the only man that can become a king in Shekiri. No other man. Let him be a billionaire. The Omoba has led the former king, later Ekenwole, to the royal cemetery, penultimate on the 10th day of May. That burial has been done, and it was there. It is after the burial they gave him the title Ogiame. You are now a king. So that can the old Shekiri man, to the best of my Lord, they are ready to die than to revert it.
Chairman of Ogborodo Community Trust, Austin Oborogbeyi, says regardless of whatever is in the 1979 Bendel State Chieftaincy Edict, the Shekiris have decided on what they want going forward.
To be honest with you, it's like a revolution. The people say this is what we want. And if the majority of people say this is what we want, then it's the majority one that will carry the day.
As the entire nation watches the developments around the succession crisis in Warri Kingdom, one cannot but ask certain pertinent questions. If the courts eventually grant the prayers of Prince Oyowoli Emiko, does that mean that the Shekiris will once again announce Alejefun, the traditional pronouncement of the passing of Ogiame Ekenwole, which had been done on the 5th of April 2021, and subsequently represent Prince Oyowoli as Omoba and Olu designate? Or will the royal remains of Ogiame Ekenwole be exhumed from the royal cemetery in Ijala for the purpose of re-performing the Iken rites, which is a conditioned precedent for a successor to the throne of Olu of Warri? The answers to these questions will be revealed hopefully before the 21st of August 2021, the day the Shekiri nation has chosen to present Prince Tsola Emiko to the world as the 21st Olu of Warri Kingdom.
Inside the Niger Delta,